Hello YouTube. From the looks of things, you clicked on my video from that interesting thumbnail that I made. And don't worry, I'll get to the good stuff in just a bit. For now. Yeah, I want to fill in some blanks. You probably don't know me. I have a very small channel up to now. And for the past year I've been recording my weight loss. Week after week after week. Sometimes I had a pretty significant amount of weight loss. It would go from 5 pounds one week, 2 pounds another, 1 pound another, with decimals strewn about. And to get to here, well, as you know, it took me a year. A year of my life dedicated to losing weight. As you saw again from the thumbnail, I went from 320 pounds to now 197. I'm way skinnier than when I started, and I'm way more appreciative for what I've done to get here as well. It wasn't done on a whim. It wasn't done easily. You know, no singular person does this kind of thing and they think to themselves, wow, what a waste of time. For me, it was hard. And I know for people watching and people that are going to do the same thing I'm doing, it's going to be hard for you too. But it gets easier. Sure, you won't be able to enjoy quite as many holidays, quite as many birthdays, quite as many, lifelong family time events or friend events. You won't be able to enjoy birthdays, you won't be able to enjoy Christmas, you won't be able to enjoy Thanksgiving. You can still partake minimally. I had a few weak moments myself, namely Halloween, my birthday last year, a few other things. And my weight reflected that. Because anytime I would do it, I would jump up significantly. Anytime I would cheat, I would go from 250 to 268 or 230 to 245, and that was really depressing. It's like traumatizing even, seeing all your weight go down the tubes, as it were. Luckily, it only took a week both of those times to bounce back, to get back to where I am, or was at the time. So, it can still happen. Despite your diet, despite the commitments you make, you can still enjoy life. And I found a way. Thankfully, I had so many tools at my disposal. I had the internet. I had my friends. I had my family. And people starting out, they're not going to have all those things. And that kind of thing, that terrifies me. Terrifies me to know that if I didn't have all these things, I'd probably be right back where I was. I would still be 320 pounds. Which is, again, the thumbnail of the video, but truth be told, I actually started this diet December 7th, 2024. I just didn't upload until February 8th because I didn't want to waste anyone's time if I messed up. There's so many people on this platform that love to lie, that love to barely give it any of their, actual effort. They just love shouting to the wind. They live telling the whole world they're gonna change. 1 or 2 weeks later, though, they're right back where they were again. And I didn't want to be like that. I didn't want to give people, you know, that false narrative, I guess. I didn't want another Reed situation. I'll let you fill in the blanks on who I'm talking about there. And it's funny too, because I go back to my video, and the February 8th video, and technically I started my diet before that whole rapper not being able to get in a Lyft car thing. I forgot what her name was. I probably can't say it here anyway. But it's like, bro, I checked on her recently. I looked up, you know, pictures of her, because I do have her name, actually. Her rap name. I don't know her full name. And she's still where she was a year ago. It's like, dude, how many more tools do you need? Do you really have an excuse not to, you know, pursue your health? Like, adamantly pursue it when you have all the money at your fingertips? When you have all the tools, like I mentioned, at your disposal? No. You don't have an excuse. And that's why I say a lot of these people, they aren't really worth your time in that regard. They aren't worth your time because, let's face it, YouTube's full of liars. The world is full of liars. But the people watching, like, even watching my video, even watching my, trying to show the tools I use, even the people watching my videos, they're more truthful. You know, honesty is the best policy. No matter who you are or where you come from, that sticks. And it sticks because it works. And why do anything that doesn't work, after all? And in my case, well, I didn't want to do this any more times than once. And so I did it. I'm still not done yet. There's still plenty of weight left to lose. But I know I can do it. I know I have the potential to do it. Because I got this far. And I'll probably need another 2-3 months even before I'm truly satisfied with what I see in the mirror now. It's because I got that hunger. Both literally and figuratively. To see how far I can go. To see what limits I can now crush. Because in the past I never had the need to, the drive to, the motivation to. Now though, now I see what I've done with myself. I see my capabilities. And all I can do is be proud of what I've done. So incredibly proud. And it's an amazing feeling going into the mirror, seeing, you know, all this. Seeing how much is gone from my body and really feeling the difference. I can now walk for hours at a time. I can run farther and faster than I ever could before. I can lift things that I only thought, you know, was done on adrenaline or some other substance. But now that's me doing it. I'm the one at that part in my life. I don't need to be rescued anymore. I am the one who rescues. Something like that. And that's what I'm here to do, I guess. I'm here because YouTube is full of people looking for motivational stories just like mine. So, not to keep you any longer than I need to, But in the words of the late, great Mike Menster, I'm going to show a quote real quick. But then after that, bear witness to my 1-year transformation.
Don't make the mistake of comparing yourself to others. The only person you can accurately compare yourself to is you.
Sorry you had to see that.
Oh yeah, not too bad for a year's worth of progress. And I mean, like you saw in the previous quote, there really is no better comparison than yourself. And I guess that's why I can do this so shame-free, like, you know. It's the right way you do it. Oh yeah, look at that. And all of this was accomplished 100% natural, as it should be, as it needs to be. Otherwise, how could I be proud of this if I didn't do it my way? Which was the natural way, compared to so many on social media that love to abuse PEDs. Yeah, no. I never wanted to be like them. I never wanted to be the guy that says he's natural, when in reality he's just another big fat phony. And I know all about being big fat. The phony part though, that's something I never want to experience ever. I want to be 100% genuine. And that's why I am here. Like, just thought I'd, you know, flex the muscles as it were. Not too shabby for only working out once a week during this period. And I'm only going to get stronger. Year after year, I'm going to look even better than now. And I'm okay with that. I'm excited for it even. And I hope everyone watching is excited too. Nothing hits harder than seeing your own progress. Nothing hits harder than understanding that you can be superior so long as you don't give up. You can be superior to who you were, no matter how long ago, no matter how old you are. Change is good, especially if it lets you eat more. The biggest thing they didn't tell me was the amount of food I could consume with the more muscle I have. And this
is who I am.
In all honesties, guys, this journey has been one of the hardest things I've ever done. And it's going to be one of the hardest things you ever do too. Like, there's no telling what problems you're going to deal with. There's no telling what kind of anger you're going to have. There's no telling, like, just how far you're going to get before you want to quit. And for me, that was more times than I can count. Whenever there was food and fun available, I wanted to be a part of it. And I couldn't. No, all I could do was just enjoy the 2 meals I was eating each day. One in the morning, one at night. Yeah, no. I still eat it now. It's my homemade meatloaf. Not that I'm complaining. Considering if it wasn't for the fact that I enjoyed meat so much, I really wouldn't be able to do this diet. And that's what it's been mainly composed of. Keto, as it were. Just eating the same meat day in, day out. Kinda sucks at times, but I know the alternative. I could whip up a new meal every day. I could do something new. I could cook something new each day, but I don't like cooking. Cooking to me is boring, it takes so much time, and honestly, all the dishes you have to do after, like, come on. Who really enjoys it? If we all could, we'd have microwave meals every day. Something to just set it and forget it. Yeah, something I wish I could do. I guess that's kind of why I make the meatloaf, though. Considering it lasts me about 12 days before I have to whip up another one. And why 12 days? Because otherwise it starts getting stale. Still, it's not all bad. I could be eating vegetables. You know, though, looking at myself, guys, you think I should be a model?
No!
Closing thoughts, guys. I have done so much in the last year. More than I've done in the last 10 years of my life. And that was all due to a positive change. A change I can see. A change I can feel. And it was scary. You'll cry about it. You'll throw a fit of rage, anger. It's gonna suck quite a lot at times. But you'll get through it. You'll get back on that horse. You won't stop. Because the goal is in sight. It was always in sight. You just never chose to look at it. And now that my weight loss journey is starting to come to an end, I see now the prospects I have going for me. I got voice acting, a new job coming. Things are looking good on my end. They haven't looked this good in a long time. One final piece of advice I can give. You have to be the one who changes yourself. And you have to do it because if I don't,